People across the country this weekend protested the separation of migrant children from their parents at the southern border.
One woman in Pocatello organized a march here in town, and KPVI News Network's U reporter Paul Beam spoke to her to learn more.
The March to Reunite Families is a national-wide movement, and here in Pocatello it hits close to home for some locals. Before the march kicked off, references were made to the famous Martin Niemöller poem, stating, "They came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me."
It just hits too close to home. I'm the child of immigrants, and if we're going after the immigrants that are coming here now, let's just say they won't come after us later.
Friends and neighbors are under attack. What do we do?
When the march began, passionate chants rang through the air as close to 300 people traveled through the busy streets to show their support with the national movement. The organizer of the Pocatello March said she saw the stories about separated families and it bothered her to the point of not being able to sit idly by.
I work with a population that has suffered trauma through separation, and it lasts for hundreds of years. It carries over in brain development, in memory issues, it just causes detachment, and it really bothers me.
Marches have become regular occurrences in the last few years. Since 2016, we've seen the Women's March, the Science March, and March for Our Lives. And marchers on Saturday say it makes more sense to show their support this way as compared to just sending letters.
I think if we just write them letters, that it's not enough. They can really, just ignore those. And it's harder to ignore a group of people, this big of a group of people that are protesting on one issue. And it's important that our leaders see that we really mean it.
Reporting from Pocatello, I'm Paul Beam, KPVI News that works for you.
The march took place in 700 cities, including the main march in Washington, D.C.